Hey guys. Hey guys. How are you? How are you? Hey, guess what, y'all? It's Wednesday. Guess what, y'all? It's Wednesday. That means I can't sing, but I still have fun. Welcome to the Wealth Chronicles. Nope, not the Wealth Chronicles. That's another show that I do. Welcome to Lead Conversion Shortcuts for Life Insurance Agents. And this is inside of the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community, where we help you learn to use social media and virtual tools to convert leads on in all of the stages that they come. So that means strangers become friends on your friends list. Friends become followers, and so they start following you, liking you. Followers become leads, meaning they're interested in setting up an appointment with you, and then leads become appointments. Appointments become clients, and clients become repeat clients. I completely had a whole brain fire right there. I'm not sure what happened, but that's okay. I'm 43, and things happen, and we can't control, and we just keep on moving. Comment in the comment section if you understand what I'm talking about. So, as we come in, guys, I need you to know that I like for you to interact with me. So I'm going to ask you some questions, all right? And so I need you to let me know that I am not here by myself, all right? First thing is, if you're live, put live in the comment section. If you are in the replay crew, put replay in the comment section so I can see who are the early comers and who are the late bloomers. Who are the early comers and who are the late bloomers. Technically, guys, there's no replay, but it does take us a little while in order to go through the video removal process and such. So you might actually get about an hour or so after the show actually starts or airs. And so that's a little secret just to let you know. If you're late to the party, you still have about an hour. We start at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time every single Wednesday. We only last about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes if you have some questions. My objective is to give you the information, help you to become a better virtual life insurance agent, take that information and go and try to use it, and then come back the next week with your questions or concerns, all right? And so this is 100% though not me just, I'm not a professor just teaching. This is a conversation, all right? And so let's get some ground rules together. This is not corporate America. We are not all tightened and buttoned up and suited and booted. We can be that as all the time. We have to be because we're dealing with finances. But when we are here, we are a family. I am your financial friend. I am the admin of the Black Life Insurance Agents of America Facebook community, the founder. And I even have my own award-winning virtual life and health insurance agency here in the greater Chicago area. But however, when we come in here, y'all, I'm just like you. I'm an insurance agent. Whether you've been new or you are experienced or a veteran like myself, been in the business since 2008, we all trying to run the world in this cyberspace, social media space, and soon in the metaverse. Who else want to have a virtual life insurance in the metaverse? I already have been doing some research, and I am prepared to make the move. There's a lot of different things people are going to need to ensure that we don't currently insure, but I'm going to learn what I need to learn and take them classes or whatever I need to do, because if that's where everybody going to be, number one rules of sales is be where they at. I'm going to be where I'm at. That's what Ice Cube said. But I'm going to be where they are, guys. And so I need you to be there to start considering it. All right. So today's topic is called, just in case you haven't been following us, today's topic is called, what type of agent am I? Know your agent type. Know your agent type, all right? We need to use your comfort zone in order to gain consistency so that you can show credibility through edutainment and urgency so that you can get them people that we're talking about. It's a series, a 3-part series. How do I get a flood of quality leads from social media? Well, this is one of the ways. You need to know your agent type so that you can put some content out there. Because the thing is this, guys, if you try to put content out there that's not in alignment with your spirit, with your personality, with your agent type, and we'll go over the 3 different types later on today, with your agent type, then you're going to be reluctant. You're going to be procrastinating. You're not going to be consistent. People are going to see you as flaky. People already have a reason why they don't want to trust licensed financial professional or insurance agents, if you will. And so we don't want to give them that an excuse to not reach out and make their finances a priority. We don't want them to automatically validate some of the negative energy or experiences that they already have, right? We want to stand out because we are community superheroes and they need us, and there's a complete wealth gap. I mean, a gaping hole in wealth and financial literacy. So it is our job to help our neighbors, our community, our church members, our whomever it may be that you come across, even just the people online that don't even know you, as long as you have your page set on public, and it should be, because you are a business owner trying to attract people. But I'm just saying, you know, we need to let them know. I know you may not have been connecting with the people that you've been in front of, but I'd like to show you how I can help you. We don't know who God has put us here to serve when it comes to their finances, so we have to be consistent in attracting those people, because when they land us, when God gave us this license, God gave us the heart to serve. So guess what? He gave you the desire to start this business. He's also going to give you the clients. So when they show up, we have to make sure that we're presentable. That's when you have to be a little tightened up and buttoned up sometimes, but then still show your personality most of the time. That's a little secret too. All right, so that's why we're talking about, what do you mean, know my agent type? Because without your agent type, you're just going to try to do some of everything. You're going to throw it on days. I don't want to do it. Some days I don't want to do it. I don't feel good. If you know your agent type and it's comfortable and consistent and you can bang it out like this, you can put it up there, you can schedule it, because I do everything automated, guys, then your people will constantly see you, be edutained. The urgency will be created. And guess what they're going to do then? They go come checking for you, right? They're going to want to set up an appointment, and then that's when the process starts. All right, so I want to tell you this, guys. I have a couple things before we get into our training today. Make sure y'all put it down, and if you're live. And another question I want to ask you is, did you wear a jacket today? It is March, and I live in the greater Chicago area, and today is the first time I left out of my home comfortable enough to not have a jacket on. My office is 12 minutes away. And I just want to know, did you have a jacket on? And I got baby doll sandals on. So, I mean, baby doll shoes. So, not open toe, but I don't have any socks or anything. And I'm feel good about that today. So, I'm excited about the weather's changing, because it could actually snow all the way in May. My birthday's in May, and it has been some sprinkles of snow at some point in May. And so, I'm grateful for that. All right, so let's keep going. I have a couple things I want to announce to you. I'm on 6:09. I'm going to make sure I stay on time today. All right, so I want to give you an announcement to let you know really quickly. Next week, Thursday, every other 2 weeks, we're going to have some type of webinar. This time, we're having a webinar that's called The 3 Things You Need to Be Successful Online. The only 3 things you need to build your successful life insurance business online. I want you to reduce the overwhelm and the frustration and the confusion and, like, I don't know what to do. They're telling me to do this. Should I do TikTok? Should I do Reels? Should I be on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook? Should I do a podcast? Should I go live regularly? You know what I'm saying? Should I be in the stories? You know what I mean? What is it that I should be doing in order to be successful in my life insurance business or in my virtual life insurance journey, right? Well, I would alleviate all of that from you. I want you to finally have a simple, successful, repeatable blueprint that works even if you're new, not tech savvy, and you're not even social media savvy. Only 3 things you need in order to have a successful life insurance business online. Next week we're having it, and it's a Thursday. It's Central Thursday at 6 p. No, it's Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is via Zoom, and you do have to register, and we're only going to be on there about 45 minutes as well. I'll leave 15 minutes for people to ask questions, but I'm really big in not taking a lot of your time. We are busy. Even if you don't have anything else to do, I just don't want to spend all my time staring at a screen. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't require all of that, guys. And so we're going to get in and get out. If you want to know more about this webinar, put webinar in the comment section, and somebody on my team will go ahead and respond to you with that link. You have to register. You'll get a reminder, because there's no free replay. All right, that's called 3 things to build the only 3 things you need to build a successful business online. Some people last week joined us, and all of them converted to joining the Fix My Broken Virtual Life Insurance business, because they realized that what I was teaching them is so direct and to the point, and opposite of what their upline was teaching them, but they see the success and they want it, and it's simplified, and they're like, man, I need that. And so it's not a sales issue, it's just an information session. But if at the end of the information session you decide you want to speak to me during a 15-minute consultation, so we can discuss how my team, my company can help you reach your next professional goals or revenue goals through a paid product or service, then I do invite you to have a conversation with me. But that's not obligated at all. There's nothing that I'm selling to you during this webinar, okay? So don't even bring your pocketbook. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Just in case you don't know, we do series. And so right now, this is the 3rd installment of a 3-part series for March, and it's called How to Get a Flood of Leads from Social Media. How to get a flood of leads from social media. All right. And so the first session was, how do you actually get a flood of people on your friends list that are your qualified clients, or at least clients that are connected to you and that potentially at some time in the future will want to become a client, or at least get a quote from you, or have a conversation with you. All right. So if you're on social media, you have to have a place that you're going to get the leads, and how to prune and curate your friends list to be full of people constantly, repeatedly, regularly, that will then see you and then get interested in you and then become an appointment and a client and a repeat client. You have to learn how to do that. And so we talked about that, guys. So know the tricks to get a flood of quality people on your friends list, or at least visiting your page regularly, and that requires you to do client attraction and algorithm manipulation. So that means the people that's on my list, they need to see my stuff. The people that visit that's not quite on my friends list yet, they need to see my stuff. You know what I mean? So you have to do all that. We talked about that. Then last week, guys, which is the second installment for how do I get a flood of leads from social media, is you need to learn how to turn your personal page into a leads machine. When they come, how do I wow them? How do I wow them? How do I make them quickly understand that I am credible, I am knowledgeable, I'm trustworthy? You know what I mean? You need to show yourself worthy when they come to your page, so that they'll stick and stay. They'll be looking for you. They'll be checking for you next time you post something, right? So how do I do that? Both of these are on autopilot. I'm not, social media can be a whole time suck, but how do you not make it a time suck is you realize the steps that need to be done. I do everything in threes, guys. You realize what needs to be done, set it, forget it, and go about your business. So then when you wake up, you got new people in your calendar, new people in your inbox already looking for you. So this is going to alleviate the need to chase or buy or annoy or constantly haggling back and forth trying to convince somebody that you need to change their life. No, I want you ready. I want you primed and pre-qualified and ready to close, commit to the application before we even meet. And these are ways that you do it. All right. And then today we're talking about, once they start checking for you and they're looking for they realize, they're impressed and they're like, well, who is this person? And I'd like to know more about them. I'm not quite sure I want to set up an appointment with them yet, but I am interested in the way they deliver their content. They've gotten my interest. Like the guy who you don't know if you want to date him or not, but he got your interest, so you start looking a little bit. You might walk a little harder when he walk past. You know what I'm saying? You might respond to his text messages a little faster when he texts you, but you don't know yet if you actually want to go out on a date. But you looking, you see him, and when he coming, you making sure you ain't looking, but you looking and you making sure he see you. That's what I'm talking about. And so today we're gonna make sure that when he come, you look good. When he come, you look good. You got your outfit, you got your shoes, you got your lip gloss, you got your earrings, you know what I'm saying? You got your eyelashes if you're going to put them on or whatever. And you got your bag, your nice little whatever. So when he comes and he see you, you're going to make sure you got your stuff together. All right? So that's what we're talking about. What type of agent am I? What type of content should I post? What's the frequency? And what's the format? All right? Last month, let me just tell y'all, guys, so before I go forward, we don't have any replays on any of the sessions that I just mentioned, like last week and the first month. But if you want to get this whole series that's called How to Get a Flood of Leads on Social Media, we do have that. And so if you want that, put March in the comment section, and we'll make sure that you get it, just to let you know that is an option for you. But in February, I also want to let you know, for the late bloomers and the late comers, that we did a series, 3-part series, and it was titled How do I work part-time hours and get full-time pay as a life insurance agent? And we went over the fact that you got to pre-qualify and prime your clients before they get to you. Make sure that they're ready to commit. You need to monetize those quote seekers. And then let me think about it. You know what I mean? I need to make sure that you get a quote, but I don't have to give you my time. And then if you decide to get a quote today with this 10-minute application, get same-day coverage no matter your health, then I still get paid for that. So you need to monetize them. Only see A-rated clients by pre-qualifying them, right? So, and then how do you get those people who aren't ready yet, who are the quote seekers but still interested, but they're not ready to commit? So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time with you because I know by the end of the appointment you may not move forward. How do I get them committed? You know what I mean? How do I move them along? How do I nurture that relationship so that what this does, guys, is create a whole pond of warm leads for yourself, all on autopilot. I have to keep stressing that. All on autopilot, right? You're doing all of this with all of these people. Don't come to me until you're ready. I'm going to get you ready, but I don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready, let me send you to this quota so that I can get passive life and health insurance sales every single day. You know what I mean? And then those that aren't ready yet, let me show you how I'm going to get you ready by showing you different things, educating you, answer questions, making sure you realize that there's a solution for your problem and how you need to be checking for me because I am the right person for you. I'm relatable and I'm conversational and trustworthy, right? And so how you get that, all that, those people who come to your friends list or come and find you or whatever, and they're not ready and they get ready, then they finally reach out. That's a whole system as well. So if you can do all of that on autopilot, then by the time people get to you, your input business, I'm sorry, your submit business is better. Your revenue is increased because the issue is increased, and you're spending less time on appointments because the only people you're meeting with are those that are ready to close. I hope all that makes sense. So that's February. If you want to know more about February, put February in the comment section. That's all on autopilot too. How do I work part-time hours? Meaning only time I'm working is when I'm working with people who's ready for an application, but I'm making full-time money because whatever I write is going to issue, and I don't have a lot of pending business. And then all of the people that come behind me, my warm leads, are people who have been sitting around learning about me all along. And so I don't have to convince you. You already come into my appointment already seeing the things that I've been doing all along. So you know what I said? I am not having to prove to you like you do with a lead. Well, how do I know I can trust you, and how long you been in the business? They straight judging you while you sitting there. I got to go through all of this to help save your life and protect your family? No. So all of this, guys, is what we've been working on. I do want to tell you one last thing. Next month, make sure you stay with us or come back, because next month we're going to be talking about, now, once we do all these things that I've been mentioning, if you're even doing a little bit of it, the heavens are going to open up. You're going to have a flood of leads. I have people in my Fix My Broken virtual life insurance business right now who are talking about the leads that they're getting, and they're having to keep track of the leads and put them on a lead tracker. And you know what I mean? Because people are jumping in their inboxes, and people are sharing their stuff and getting referrals and all these different things, testimonials. And so how do I stay organized with this? I want to make sure I don't leave money on the table. I don't want to make sure that, I don't respond fast enough. I want to make sure, how do I take the person from social media actually into my appointment book or calendar, whatever you're using, so that I can actually do a presentation? Because if you got all this activity going on, it's just a matter of time before it starts to drop in your lap like this. You know what I'm saying? Just blessings on top of blessings. Hashtag blessings on top of blessings. So Stacey, how do I stay organized with all of this? You know what I'm saying? I got likes, I got comments, I got hearts, I got shares. All of those people are leads, by the way. How do I systematically get them from social media to my calendar, make them a client, and then get a repeat client? That's what we're talking about in April. So if you want to make sure you stay posted, you need to put a reminder in the comment section, and we'll make sure to give you a reminder, because remember, there's no free replays for these trainings. I'm giving you all the goods, all the secrets, but there's no replay. All right, and so put reminder in the comment section if you need us to put you on the list that's going to send you a little nudge every time we get to go live every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, for lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents. Well, we just give you all the deets. I'm going to get your virtual life insurance agent business together, all the way together, so that you can, I'm talking about selling life insurance from all over the world. I'm talking about repeat clients, no more dialing for dollars and parking lot pimping and, a door knocking. And I'm not doing any of that. But I will sell insurance from Fiji. I'm getting ready. We're planning on honeymoon right now. I sell insurance from Bali. I've already sold insurance from Mexico and all. Just letting you know. You can do it too. And then I want to make money before, during, and after the appointment. I don't want to do all this work and then I get my commission. But if you say no anywhere along there, I don't get paid. Or I do the work and then you don't want to pay no more, so now I got to charge back. I'm telling you, all of this is what's going to leave you out of that. All right, so now let me tell you who I am, since I done gave you all my business. What we doing? Let me tell you who I am. Y'all still here with me? Put a I hear you. Put your favorite emoji in the comment section. If you guys are hearing me, if this is making sense to you, if you're loving what you're hearing and this is right what you needed, let me introduce myself while you do that. Put your favorite emoji in the comment section. I need you to engage with me, y'all. I talk a lot. I talk fast. I joke. I might curse sometimes. I might even cry sometimes, because this is my whole ministry. But 100%, I just want to know that I want to feel the love, so I know that I'm not speaking to myself. These walls, y'all. All right, so here we go. My name is Stacey L Daniels, and I am a virtual life insurance agent expert. I was and still am, but I only work with IULs and annuities, a wealth strategist, or safe money expert. I've been in the financial services industry since 2008. I received multiple awards for speaking and recruiting and sales. I'm currently in my office here in the greater Chicago area as Financial Motivations Consulting and Insurance Services, where we primarily help traditional life insurance agents turn their license into a successful, dependable business online and offline with no overwhelm. I don't want you to have to sacrifice your soul in order to help your community. However, I 100% believe that life insurance agents are community superheroes. And the longer we stay in our industry, the more we help to close the wealth and knowledge gap in our community. How do we do that? By being better educated, by having better product knowledge, learning how to use virtual tools so we're not overwhelmed and burnt out. And then also, guys, we have to learn about business acumen. How do I run my business successfully? What is it that I do so that I don't have to just be constantly trying to chase clients? How do I create a successful foundation in my business? All of that, guys, is what I teach you by attracting your ideal clients, by using social media to attract your ideal clients, by creating passive life and health insurance sales so you alleviate the feast and famine lifestyle, guys. And then also how to create a flood of leads and warm leads for you going forward so you never have to worry about running out of the most important component of our business, which is new people who want some my life insurance, right? I started the Black Life Insurance Agents of America Facebook community because too many of us were leaving. We were matriculating out of the community, and that was breaking my heart. So in order to affect change on a larger scale, in 2017, I transitioned my business online, and I've been helping entrepreneurs and working professionals and established business owners, things of that nature. But God told me in 2020 I need to do the same thing that I've been doing for them. My keyboard keep falling. Same thing that I've been doing for them successfully for years for just us. Black and brown life insurance agents, because there's no one out here who's doing it. First of all, it's a white dominated industry, it's a male dominated industry, you know what I mean? But our community needs it. I'm not going to say more or less, but we definitely need those who are qualified. And you can do 5 things to change your community's financial trajectory that no one else in the financial services industry can do. I need you to walk proud, stick your chest out, and have a safe place that's going to help you, train you, educate you, support you, even hold you accountable when you start to feel restless. All right, guys? And so how you can get in contact with me, everybody in here gets at least one 15-minute consultation. I cover the cost of it, so that I can see where my company can help you reach your professional goals and revenue goals through a paid product or service. All right, it's not a sales call, it's not a consultation, but it is a way through a product or a service or our 1-year mentorship program, we can figure out how we're going to get you on the right track, how we're going to do all the things I just mentioned to you. All right, so all that being said, now let's get into the content. And now we come to the hour of giving. Amen. Where'd that come from? Who knows where that came from? I also like to do trivia. And now we come to the hour of giving. Amen. Where'd that come from? Oh, that's a whole easy one. But anyway, all right, so guys, you need to know what type of agent you are. There are 3 different types of agents. I'm about to introduce them to you, and I like to know which one do you think you fall in. So you can be in multiples, but maybe you haven't even thought about it. All right, and so I want to ask you, what type of agent do you think you are? All right, you ready? Y'all still here with me? Excuse me. Y'all still here with me? Let me see. I forgot to pull up the notes, sorry. One moment, here we go. I always forget something. That's fine. All right, so what is your agent type? Okay, here we are right here. So there are 3 types of